Imagine, if you will, a lovely feeling of floating free, and yet going forward. Imagine yourself flying then, forward, flying gracefully. And in a state of supreme peace, overseeing all of creation. Imagine yourself going at the precise speed and rate that you choose to go, and with a sense of being able to do this for eternity. In fact, suddenly it dawns upon you slowly. You've just stepped through the veil into eternity. And what is this? That as you see light and you want to be near it, you grow warmer and it grows brighter about you, and suddenly you're in the midst of it. Light all around. Brilliant, happy light, comforting, and altogether peaceful. You begin to get a deep stirring in your soul, as if a wonderful, wonderful dawning is occurring. What is that? What is it that cometh now to mind? I am alive forever, never to die. I am immortal. I am. And yet, more wonderful than this, suddenly I've got everything. Oh, for the sweet peace of it. I've got everything I want. And certainly everything I need. I am fulfilled. Yes, I can't want for another thing. How can I, when I am the fullness of the universe, pulsating as my own heart of gladness? Wonderful indeed is this fulfillment. Imagine, you've got everything you want. All your wishes have been granted. All of them, really, one by one, bit by bit. As you've chosen a thing, it's been before you. As you wanted it to go a certain way, it has certainly gone precisely that way. In short, all things go as you want them to go. You are contained and self-contained in a bubble that is infinite, but within which all things are granted to you with a thought. You think of one more thing, it appears. You desire an event, it occurs. And in this grand and holy realization, yet another thing dawns upon you. The sense of the overlord. Who or what then is beyond this? Why, you've only to wonder it, and suddenly, lo, all things get brighter, more brilliant. Lo, you're yet in a greater place now, and the presence, yes, the presence is more powerful still. But whose presence is it? For it yet feels like your own. More of yourself, more of the self. Yea, more of the self, the truer self, the unlimited, the great, the undying. This then is fulfillment. No longer wanting anything out there, but knowing that you've got everything already. And that you are fulfilled. Dwell in it, if you will. Float in it. I have everything I want. All my wishes have been granted. I cannot want for one more thing. I am truly, truly at peace. Truly at peace. Mankind hath sought this state for all time, the state of peace, without turmoil of any kind, but have found that upon the earth plane it eludes him, for he hath sought it in earthly conditions. These forming only the stage upon which peace can ever be experienced, but never its essence. And so at last there cometh that glorious moment wherein each soul hath its own breakthrough, and in a deep and holy time of contemplation, it suddenly lets go of all outer conditions, all of them, mind you, and flies inward, homeward bound, as an angel released of bondage. Happier and happier with every passing second, the soul realizes that its only true peace is right within the bosom of Abraham, in the very heart of God. Here alone is peace, and grand measures of it. The outer world does not matter at all. Its allure seen through, its hold gone forever. Peace, the inner reward. From that point onward, the soul knows that when outer conditions in the worldly ways become a bit too troublesome, bothersome to the peace of the soul, it is only to disengage, calm its body, and send its mind homeward. peacefully seeking what it knows shall be there. The inner light of fulfillment and peace. The place where all things are granted, where every child gets his wish. This state can be experienced again and again until it, becometh a pleasant habit, something that one chooses to do, wants to do, not unlike the feeling the athlete gleans from a game, stretching his muscles and leaping onto the track. Feeling of life force returning, vitality resumed. And it's all because one seeks what one loves, which is peace. Peacefully thereafter walking the earth, through peaceful eyes seeing one's fellows. And in that there is now this wonderful new peace, one does see one's fellows differently. One sees extra beauty in the smile of the sister, a deeper loveliness in her eyes, and a wonderful grace that seems to surround her and follow her where she goes. And a new and deep sense of appreciation as to one's brothers, seeing their strength, their power, their joy of life, and being eternally grateful to have such as these, not as passing experiences that leave pain, but as eternal fixtures in one's life, for such are one's friends, really, the eternal companions that God hath granted us all. And so once again one feels the peace that this being, this brother, this sister before one shall never leave, but that now in peace and fulfillment a friend is granted forever. And a deep peace surrounds the whole of it and blesses it with all. All things are granted, nothing again ever taken away, constantly compounding, expanding, eternally, peacefully, the end of strife, peace and fulfillment forever.